Chapter 5. New Threats. Despite the victory over the Shadow King, Koji knew that there were still dangers lurking in the world. He and his team continued to train, honing their skills and preparing for any new threats that might arise. One day, as they were sparring in the woods, they heard a commotion coming from the village. They rushed back, their weapons at the ready, and found the villagers in a state of panic. "What's going on?" Koji asked one of the villagers. "It's the Demon Queen," the villager said, fear in their eyes. "She's attacking the neighboring village." Koji and his team knew that they had to act fast. They gathered their gear and set out towards the neighboring village. As they traveled, Koji couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. The Demon Queen was known for her power and cruelty, and he knew that this battle would be their toughest yet. Finally, they arrived at the village, and Koji could see the destruction that the Demon Queen had wrought. Buildings were in ruins, and bodies littered the streets. They knew that they had to act fast. They searched for the Demon Queen, but she was nowhere to be found. Finally, they heard a loud noise coming from the center of the village. They rushed towards the noise, and they saw the Demon Queen standing in the middle of a circle of demons, performing a dark ritual. Koji knew that they had to stop her, but they were outnumbered. They fought fiercely, but the demons seemed to be never-ending. Suddenly, a bright light filled the sky, and the demons began to disappear. Koji looked up and saw a figure descending from the sky. It was a powerful sorceress, one who Koji had heard of but had never met before. She landed gracefully in the center of the circle, and the Demon Queen turned to face her. "You dare to interrupt my ritual," the Demon Queen hissed. The sorceress stepped forward, her eyes glowing with power. "Your power is nothing compared to mine," she said. And with that, the battle began. Koji and his team fought alongside the sorceress, their skills and powers combining to take down the Demon Queen's army. Finally, they stood face to face with the Demon Queen herself. She was more powerful than any demon they had faced before, but they were determined to defeat her. The battle was long and grueling, but in the end, Koji and his team emerged victorious. The Demon Queen was defeated, and her army was destroyed. As they stood in the ruins of the village, Koji couldn't help but feel a sense of relief. They had done it again, but he knew that there would always be new threats to face. He turned to the sorceress, feeling grateful for her help. "Thank you," he said. "We couldn't have done it without you." The sorceress smiled at him. "You and your team are strong," she said. "But be warned, there are always new threats on the horizon. You must be prepared." Koji nodded, knowing that the sorceress was right. He and his team would continue to train and prepare, ready for whatever new threats might arise.